Murder is No Accident by A.H. Gabhart. Narrated by N.H. Gabhart. Chapter 1. When Maggie Greene heard a noise in the big old house below her, she sucked in her breath to listen. She couldn't get caught up in the tire room at Miss Fonda's house. That would not be good. It didn't matter that Miss Fonda had told Maggie she could come here whenever she wanted. The old lady's face had lit up when she remembered being 15 like Maggie and hiding out here to write in her diary. The tire room was the perfect place to write, but Maggie's mother wouldn't think Maggie had any business anywhere inside the house unless they were cleaning it for Miss Fonda, so Maggie kept her visits to the tire room a secret. After Miss Fonda had to go to the Gentle Care Home, Maggie's mother did say Maggie could come feed Miss Fonda's calico cat, Miss Marble, who lived out in the garden shed. But the cat excuse wouldn't help if Maggie got caught inside the house. She'd be in trouble. The thing was not to get caught. So she stayed very still and listened for what she'd heard, or thought she heard. No sounds now. Old houses could creak and groan for no reason. Maggie crept over to the window and felt better when the circular drive down below was empty. She rubbed a spot clean on the glass with a corner of her sweater. No telling how long since these windows had been washed. The years of grime didn't let in much of the October sunshine. She shivered and pulled her sweater tighter around her, but it wasn't a feeling cold shiver. More that kind of shiver that made old-timey people, like Miss Fonda, say somebody must have walked over their grave. As Maggie started to turn away from the window, a car did pull into the driveway. She took a step back, but she could still see the red and white sign, shaped like a house, on the car's door. She knew who drove that car. Geraldine Harper. Everybody in Hidden Springs knew the realtor. They said she could talk a bulldog into selling his doghouse. Maggie had heard her sales pitch back when her parents had hoped to move out of the trailer park and buy a house. That was before Maggie's father lost his job. Since then, there wasn't any talk about new houses, just worries about paying the lot rent in the trailer park. That didn't keep Mrs. Harper from calling about this or that perfect house. Calls that nearly always led to arguments between Maggie's parents.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?